Welcome back to Biafra News Support Biafra Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you update. And I'm seeing the news of a 500,000 bounty on the Simon Ekpa by a full fools that cause yourself Igbo politicians Ohanaeze and Igbo. You see why we keep saying that these people are our own problem. They are our problem. They are the problem we are having in Biafra land because they are benefiting from Nigerian government. They don't want their people to be free. They want their people to keep suffering while they benefit. 500,000 bounty on Simon Ekpa. When they are aware that the only thing that can stop sit at home in Biafra land is Ohanaeze's unconditional release. Instead of them to release Mazen Namdekano, they are placing bounty on the Simon Ekpa said, okay, Simon Ekpa has warned you people. So here is it. The Ohanaeze Igbo Social Cultural Organization has accused Finland-based agitator Simon Ekpa of declaring a second Biafra war in Southeast. Just imagine the words coming out from these people's mouth. Just imagine declaring second Biafra. Are these people okay? No, are these people okay, for goodness sake? The first Biafran war that claimed more than 5 million innocent Biafrans' life, they have not done anything about it. They did not say, oh, they are even aware of the first Biafran war that claimed millions of their people's life. Still, they don't want to do the right thing. Okay, let's continue with the news. In Southeast, Ohanaeze made the allegation while announcing a 500,000 bounty on Simon Ekpa. In a statement by Okechukwu Guzoro, Ohanaeze Secretary General, the group urged President Bola Tinubu to deploy soldiers to every corner of the Southeast. So they should deploy soldiers to every corner of Southeast to do what exactly? To stop sit at home or to drag our people out? I want to understand something. To drag our people out or not to sit at home? Or to make sure sit at home doesn't hold. I don't really understand. You people are telling the government to deploy soldiers in every corner of your own land against your own people. If not for something, how can I say I go after these people? Because this thing is getting too much. It's getting very, very annoying. They don't want to stop the unnecessary killings by full and repentant Boko Harams in uniform. They don't want to stop the terrorizing of their own people, the humiliation, the marginalization. It's only when it affects them. When it affects them, they'll start ranting. Igbos are being marginalized. But they are the ones bringing the marginalization on their own people, on their self too. They think they're doing their people. They think they're doing Biafrans. They are doing themselves. They think they are doing Simon Ekpa. They are doing the indigenous people of Biafra. They are doing themselves. If I affect them, the time I deny Devo Maya, during the election period, he started ranting. Igbos have been marginalized. Igbos have been doing this. It's only when it affects them that they will realize that Igbos are being marginalized, whereas they are the ones bringing the marginalization on themselves and on their people. You are telling Nigerian government to deploy soldiers in every corner of Southeast, thinking you're doing Simon Ekpa. The same soldiers you people ask them to deploy will attack your people, kill your people, destroy their means of livelihood, properties, houses. You people will not do anything. Soldiers have been burning our people's houses in Imo State, in Olu, in Zombe. In different parts of Biafra land, you people have not uttered any word. You people have not condemned it. You people have not said anything about it. Now it's about sit at home. You people are ranting up and down. So you people have $500,000. Instead of you people to use it to tackle insecurity, to make sure you flush out the terrorists terrorizing our people, you people are placing 500,000 bounty on Simon Ekpa said. This is not the first time. So before we continue, let me read out this comment. For how long are we going to wait before chasing all these Igbos, these Igbos, Ohanaezes, and the governors out of our land? This is how we have been hearing it, our leader Mazen Namdekano time, and today we all know what is happening. People are really angry with these people. Someone said, until you find yourself in Abuja, which I don't pray for, many people will start talking. Let's use one of them as an example you don't want to hear. Okay, nothing is going to happen. Elohim that reserved Simon Ekpa will not allow their evil plans to work. Okay? Simon Ekpa, you need to be very careful also. Okay? This is an advice because our people, some of our people who are born, how do you think they sold Mazen Namdekano? Is it something they offered them money? They sold our leader Mazen Namdekano. That is for you to see. So we must continue. We are we are waiting for them. Of course, Ohanaeze and Igbo is working for themselves, for their slave masters, and this is how they will keep getting their brown envelope. We are not moved with the nonsense. The good guy keep giving them sleepless night. This is not 1960. Okay. What are we waiting for? God. The gods and the ancestors have given the approval. Should we wait again for had I know? At first, before it's too late. Nothing is going to happen. Elohim will not allow it, because Elohim knows that it's only Simon Ekpa that is holding this very struggle. I'm telling you the honest truth. If not for Simon Ekpa, they would have said, oh, they abandoned the Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody is agitating for Biafra. It's only Nnamdi Kanu. That was the initial plan. Elohim disappointed them. That is why they have been doing everything within their power to know if they can stop Simon Ekpa. And the Simon Ekpa has remained unstoppable. Not by his strength, not by his might. It's by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Okay, it's Chukwu Okike Abiyama that, reserved him, knowing fully well that nobody is willing to carry this heavy mantle the moment they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So we must continue. So before I read what Simon Ekpa said, someone said, in honest fact, these Ohanaeze are playing hide and seek game with the life of more than 70 million Biafrans, and they will be held accountable for whatever might be the outcome following the evil plan of theirs. Simon Ekpa remains the good guy, and he has the backing of more than 70 million Biafrans. And another person said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. Then I asked to my fellow Biafrans, is it not yet time we begin to look deep, think deep, and see deep on whom or on those that are for good and those that are for bad to us? Because with what we are seeing, for more is to call the politicians, governors, and the elite. These are the people that don't want Biafrans to be free. So here is what Simon Ekpa said. If I'm a bad guy, you can't place a bounty on me and walk free. This is the third time you are placing bounty on me, and I still have not responded. As a bad person, I still remain the good guy. The good guy from $50K to $100K and now $500K. Continue writing. Nobody should call my name if anything happens to him. Placing bounty on me is placing bounty on the 70 million Biafrans that I represent, and they are not happy with these characters. Okay. 70 million Biafrans are behind Simon Ekpa. If you think that more than 70 million Biafrans are not behind him, come out and prove it. Those of you ranting on social media are those that don't want to be free. Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing. If Simon Ekpa is not doing the right thing, these flavors will not be placing bounty from left, right, center. And my advice to Simon Ekpa is to just make sure you don't have any saboteur around you. Flush them out. If you're working on your work or alone, if you're giving, make sure you give direct from. Do not come close to them, because our people how much did you think they collected before selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? Do you think they did not sell Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? Of course they did. And they thought that, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person agitating for Biafra. Once we kidnap him, everything about Biafra will die. Nobody will talk about Biafra again. And he will remain. You see how the Igbo people will abandon him. What our people have always said it. What our people need is somebody that will ginger their spirit. If nobody is gingering our people's spirit, they would have forgotten about Biafra. They would have forgotten about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They wouldn't be talking about it. Now look at, if not for Simon Ekpa, how many of them have been talking, have you seen writing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's unconditional release? Go to Facebook. All you'll be saying is Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that, Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa that. And these were people ranting when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a free man. They are hardcore Biafrans, they are this, they are that. Go to Facebook now. You will no longer see anything about Hamadike's unconditional release. It has been about Simon Ekpa, because they never believed that somebody like Simon Ekpa will rise and carry the heavy mantle Hamadike was carrying. The heavy mantle of more than 70 million Biafrans. The mantle is very, very heavy. And if you don't have the strength and the stamina, you can't carry it. That is what the saboteur has looked and said, how are we going to carry a burden of more than 70 million people? Are we the ones that killed Jesus? They said they'll abandon it. Immediately they abandoned it. Simon Ekpa looked around and found out nobody is willing to carry this heavy mantle. If nobody carries this heavy mantle up, the enemies will trample on it. The enemies will laugh at that very heavy mantle. He carried it up by himself without looking back. Immediately they found out that he has carried it without minding how heavy it is. They started ranting. They started calling him names, bringing out propaganda, pushing the narrative. He sold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's a complicit in the kidnap of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's this, he's that, without any single evidence up to today. Since more than 2 years and now, they have been accusing Simon Ekpa of being a complicit on the Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's kidnap. No single evidence. But those accusing him, there are a lot of evidences there. It's just that those supporting don't want to carry it. We have a lot on our table. We don't have time to be pushing the message has been posted or has been passed. So we don't have time to be running around social media, posting it up and down. We have other things. We have a goal. Amadike's unconditional release and the Biafra restoration. If you look at those listening to Simon Ekpa, following Simon Ekpa's directions, or following Simon Ekpa without looking back, you find out that we do not have time to talk about some things that are not relevant. We talk about things that are relevant, things that will help in Ohanaeze's unconditional release, things that will help in making sure Biafra comes faster. Okay? If you're doubting me, go to Facebook. Go to all the social media and check it. We don't have time to be accusing people up and down. We have a goal. And until we achieve our goal, well, then we'll have time for things that are not relevant. We'll have to achieve something, we'll have to achieve what we are struggling, agitating for first. We don't have enough time to be chasing shadow. It's only those that don't know what they are fighting or struggling for that is busy chasing shadow, pushing the lies, propaganda, and the narrative of Simon Ekpa being a criminal and all of that, or fraudster. They don't know what they are agitating for. They don't even know what they are doing. They are just confused because their evil plans didn't work. Okay? We don't have time to be chasing shadow. We have a goal. And our goal is Biafra restoration, Ohanaeze's unconditional release. Some of you will be saying, oh, Simon Ekpa, if you're serious, come back to Nigeria. Then we'll support you. The same thing you people told Ohanaeze. Ohanaeze has been in Nigeria since 2 years plus now. Now sit at home for him to be released. You people find it very difficult. You people will be ranting up and down. Why will our people sit at home for 2 weeks? No, this is to show that Biafra is suffering. Biafra is this, Biafra is that. That is how gullible you people are. We never see many home. And anybody knows God will not allow anything to happen to Simon Ekpa. Okay? People will be saying, Ohanaeze should come back tonight. The same thing you people told Ohanaeze is the same thing you people are telling Simon Ekpa now. That is to show how gullible you people are, how confused you people are. Okay? That is to show how confused you people are. We don't have time to be. I've told you people, go to social media and check it. Everybody following Simon Ekpa, it's about Biafra restoration, Ohanaeze's unconditional release. We don't have time to come on social media and be making live video. These people did this or these people did that. If we are talking, it's about Ohanaeze's unconditional release and the Biafra restoration. And many of them don't like it because they thought we'll be chasing clout the way they are chasing. No, we have a goal. And that is why they hate those following Simon Ekpa. That is why they don't want to see anything about those supporting Simon Ekpa because their eyes are on the ball. Our eyes is on the ball. Ohanaeze's unconditional release. See, Ohanaeze's unconditional is sacrosanct. Okay? Biafra restoration or Biafra freedom is sacrosanct. There is nothing the enemies can do about it. So you see this Flefu's placing $50,000 bounty, $100,000 bounty, and the $500,000 bounty on Simon Ekpa. To not work. They are wasting their time. And my advice to you, Simon Ekpa, make sure saboteurs are not around you. And Elohim knows that you alone fit this work. He will not allow anything to happen to you. I believe that Elohim wanted to show the enemies, the saboteurs, that if they think kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu will stop my project, I have a big shock for you people. That is why he reserved Simon Ekpa. And that is why Ohanaeze said, listen to Simon Ekpa, he's bringing a new dimension. Ohanaeze told us that, and I've always said it, he saw something before he made that statement. And the only statement some people are using also against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said he's DOS, and DOS is him. Ohanaeze, But you see that one, he said, listening to Simon Ekpa. In times of this is when you're supposed to think. Why did Ohanaeze said we should listen to Simon Ekpa? He's bringing a new dimension. Seeing the way things are going. Asade Dokubo will come out and say he's working with DOS. The next minute, DOS will run out and tell you, oh, Asade Dokubo start calling him names. You need on your own. You need a plan work. So that is it, my people. I'll stop here. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section.